Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the wait, when you wait and when you play. When you wait, you are not playing. When you wait, you are reacting. When you are playing, you are acting. And and the game is is closer to acting, not to waiting. To waiting is a reaction. And why you are waiting? Because it's the first thing is that you don't take decisions, you don't have any intention, you don't have any focus. Naturally, your action is not gonna be never fully, just middle terms, in terms in action. That's why you wait, because you wait until the last moment to see what happened. That's why when you are in the last point and you are returning in a difficult point or decision point, and then you are returning and then you are waiting for the double false. Yes or no? For sure. Why? Because your natural playing is waiting. Waiting is close also to the reaction. Waiting is closer to the control. When someone teach you the control, it always says you are not the person who can get confident on you. We prefer to get confident on the technique. That's why they explain the technique a lot, because they don't believe in the player. But when the player can make the game, in this moment he can make actions by the game. But when you are playing by waiting, it's the game of the control, it's the game of the fear. So it means that to make actions, you have to get intentions, clear focus, and clear actions. That's why you make a full action. That is possible to make a full action, and when you make a full action, then you make the game. But when you wait, the fully action is not possible, and the game also is not possible. Normally, it is the play that you play a game. You always play, when you play a match, you are almost away from the game or in the limit to be away from the game. That's why it's so painful to play a match. That's why you arrive to the tournament, and the sheriff of the tournament says you won by walkover, and you are happy because you hate the competition. Because when you arrive to there, you always are in the middle to be away or away. So in this point in the match, this period of the match, this segment of the match is very painful. No one wants to be there. Everyone wants to play. But to play, you have to make action. To play, you have to leave the waiting. People wait to match the ball. Wait to match the ball. They are so I say, when you wait the ball, happen a lot of things. Not good for you, for sure. When you wait the ball, now it's not possible to make full action. This is the first one. Second, the game is not gonna happen. Third, now you start thinking about what to do. But if you make an action, you just play. All your body goes into the game. The action could be completely, and the games could be possible. But when you wait, nothing of that happens. When you wait, you just want to see what happened. This is the way you play, to see what happened. Not to make the game. Not to make things happen. That is different. And to make things happen is just when you hit the ball, when you make action, when you make game. When you wait, you are reacting. You are not playing. You are controlling the ball. Because you don't believe in the game. You don't believe in what you can do. So that's why the coach says, okay, because I don't believe in you, let's believe in the technique, because this is something that the technique doesn't have emotions. And who moved the racket? The player. So what is the most important thing on the game? The players. because without the player, it's impossible to play. If you have a good technique without player, the game is possible? No. If you have a good racket and a good materials to play tennis, without the player, it's possible? No. The only thing that is possible to play the tennis is the player. So the most important is the player. And to make the game, this player has to make full actions. And when the player makes full action, they can make the game. But if they're waiting, they are not playing. They are reacting. Remember the reacting. Let's train reacting. And they put the lines to react. Oh my God. They are training to put away from the game. But how about that? Because normally they do it. They train the reaction, not the action. Because they training basis on the control, basing on waiting the ball, basing and waiting what happened with the ball. You have to make the things happen, and those things happen when you get full actions, and the full action is just possible when you decide something, when you have intention, when you have focus. And how it's possible to make a full action, and it's possible to make the game. But if you're waiting, never is going to be in the game. You're always going to be outside of the way. That's why you don't like to play, because you always are away from the game. And this situation is very painful. That's why you don't like it. But if you have the knowledge or the concept, the knowledge that I need to make action, if you are not playing, you start playing. Because when you start one action, now is one shot that give you in a way to play. When you're waiting, this is one action that give you outside of the game. So you can decide. You can make actions or you can wait. You can make the game or you can be outside of the way. You can control the ball or you can get full action with full intention, with fully focus, and you will see what happened. I hope you like this video and we'll see you soon. And remember, or you play or you wait. Or you go outside of the game or you make the game. That's what we're looking for. But